Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me Kagam. Okay guys, today we're talking about shearling, autumn winter luxury shopping tips. We have so much to talk about. Make sure you're subscribed. Please like this video as well. So this is one of my bonus videos. This is the one for today. I've got one more for tomorrow. I really hope to see you guys here as well. So let's just get straight into it. I have got some beautiful luxury shearling bags to show you. You might be curious, what is shearling? Let me put it up on the screen what shearling is so we're all understanding what shearling is. It's just a beautiful luxurious material that's used for coats, clothing, and of course bags. So yeah, let's get straight into it. The first bag we're going to talk about is this Prada shearling tote. Now, Prada is not like my first top choice. I'm not really a huge fan of the brand's bags. I just don't really like them. I love their perfumes. I've talked about the Prada fragrances before, but this bag honestly kind of captured my attention when I saw it on Farfetch. I was quite shocked by how much I actually liked the bag. I think this is a beautiful shearling piece. If you love logos, you love standing out, and if you're a fan of the brand, it looks very comfy. It also looks quite roomy. I'm unsure as to like how much you could fit in this particular tote. I don't know if it could fit in your laptop, but I think this is one of those beautiful pieces, especially for you if you're very busy, and autumn winter is going to be a time when you're out and about a lot. So I feel like this is just a beautiful piece. I think it's quite pricey. I mean, even compared to a few of the other bags I'm going to feature, it's a little bit pricey, but I do think it's, you know, so Prada's super hot right now, so they want to put up their prices. I mean, I don't know what you guys think, but I think that this would look really nice, particularly if you're into something that's just a little bit more casual and it's not as structured. I think this is a beautiful shearling bag for you. The next shearling bag you need to look at is this one here from Bottega Veneta. Listen, okay? Bottega Veneta is one of the hottest luxury brands of the past 2 years. The new designer there, I believe he's called Daniel Lee. I think, you know, he's just been doing big things. This shearling bag is called the Arco. I believe this is a new season piece for autumn winter 2021. This is beautiful. I think on Farfetch they call this banana yellow. I think this is just a beautiful luxury shearling piece, particularly for those of you who love neutrals. I know there's so many of you who love neutrals, you love those more minimalistic pieces, and I know there are many of you who used to tell me, please like feature other brands, not just Chanel, Vuitton, and Hermes all the time. I totally agree. I saw this, I was like, whoa, I knew you guys would be interested and would love it. What I kind of like about this is that there's something about this that kind of reminds me of the fun of the Chanel 19. It's not really that structured. It just looks kind of soft and very high-end, very luxurious, but it also just doesn't, it just looks fun, you know. And I love that they're adding more fun into these like autumn winter accessory collections. Things don't feel as rigid and stiff, you know. I think that this is going to be such a hot piece. They styled it in a different way on here. I think that you could style this any kind of way. I feel like a bag like this though, it would look better if your clothes are a little bit more structured. Like maybe if you're wearing a fitted coat, I feel like that would look really nice with this piece. But again, if you love neutrals, this is a shearling bag that you can look into. Bottega Veneta, of course, as one of the hottest brands right now in the luxury universe, you know, the prices are, you know, they are what they are, but I think the price is okay. To me, this is pretty decent. I'm pretty sure if Fendi was doing this, it would be like way more expensive. The next bag we need to talk about is this one here from Jil Sander. I believe it's called the Holster shearling tote. This is a really interesting choice. Jil Sander is one of those brands that is definitely one of those like luxury insider brands, you know, only people who are like fashionistas and like who are really, really into like, you know, high-end fashion. Like if you like Margiela, you probably like Jil Sander, if you get what I'm saying. If you like Dries Van Noten, you probably like Jil Sander. I think this is really interesting. There's something about this shearling bag that's a little bit earthier than the Bottega and Prada options. It just feels a bit earthier. There's something about it that's a little bit more stripped back. Again, if you're into minimalism and fewer pieces in your collection, I think that you would really love this. This is so completely different to what I'd be into, even if I was in the West. I mean, obviously I live in Tanzania. It's super, super hot. I'm making this video for most of you because I know most of you live in cold countries at the moment because you are going through autumn winter. But when I saw this, I was like, wow, this is so different. This is kind of my wild card to you guys. I'm very curious to know what you think of this Jil Sander shearling tote. I think it's just very different, but again, very stripped back, very minimalistic. If this is your vibe, tell me what you think of this bag. The next bag we're going to talk about is this pink and black shearling bag from Chanel. This is a flat bag. This is from the 21B collection. I remember seeing this. They were really promoting this hard in their promo pics. This bag, I feel like when I first saw the leaked photographs, I was kind of like, but then when I saw the high quality pictures on the website, there's this kind of like feminine warmth that this particular bag has. I think again the price point is just quite sky high. Like when you compare it to the Prada, Bottega and a Jil Sander options, it's very expensive. But I do think again, if you're into shearling, I think you would absolutely love it. I have to say, the way Chanel approaches shearling, I like it. I dig how they use shearling in their bags. I just thought this was very cute. If I was like in London or Paris right now, I don't know if I'd choose this one. I'd probably go for the Bottega one so far. But again, I know I have so many of you guys watch my channel, love Chanel, you love what they do. I think this is definitely something to look at. The next shearling bag is also from Chanel. It is this Chanel 19 shearling lambskin bag. This one is beautiful, so luxurious, perfect for those like all white everything outfits that are wonderful for winter, especially those of you who love Christmas. This I think is just a beautiful piece to have for Christmas. Like imagine you're wearing this with like, you know, just a really beautiful like winter white outfit, and you know, you could just like wear it and you're going to the Christmas market, you're going Christmas shopping in your all white outfit, and then you have this one as well. Again, a very expensive piece, but I think it is a showstopper when it comes to shearling just because of the texture and the way it looks. I really like this as well. I love the Chanel 19 style. I know many of you don't really like the Chanel 19. I think the Chanel 19's like lack of structure makes it look very modern and fresh and crisp. And I think with the shearling and the lack of structure, there's just something about it that's very enticing. I really, really like this. My final options for shearling bags that you can try and find are these ones right here from Louis Vuitton. These are actually from the previous season. These were from 2020. I believe it launched in November 2020. This was the shearling collection. I don't know if Louis Vuitton are going to launch a shearling collection this year again. I hope so, because I think it's just perfect for winter. I remember when these came out, a lot of people were like, you know, a lot of people did kind of feel like, you know, they didn't really know how they felt about them. I thought that they were so cute, so fun, perfect for Christmas and the holiday period. There's something about this that just screamed Christmas to me, and everything that I love about those like fun winter holidays when I used to have them. I remember when I was young and my father was working in Russia, and we had like a winter Christmas in Russia, and it was some of the best memories of my life, you know, and you're all wrapped up, you're warm, you've got gloves on, you've got a hat on. There's something about this collection that kind of reminds me of that. There's something nostalgic about these pieces. So you have the on the go. Again, these are completely sold out. You probably just could only find them on the resale market at this point. The on the go super, super, super cute. You know, I don't like the never full, but oddly enough, I like it here. I think there's also a bandolier option as well. I really like these. I know many people didn't like them, but I just thought they looked so fun and cozy. I think particularly for those of you who love that like cozy autumn aesthetic, I think these were just super wonderful. I don't know if Louis Vuitton are going to do shearling again. I would assume so, just because LV are the kings, okay, of churning out collections, honey. So I would hope that they would consider shearling, but I haven't heard anything yet. If you guys know if the shearling collection is coming, let me know, because I would definitely preview it. I love all of these. Okay, so I have some tips for you if you're interested in getting a shearling bag. By the way, all of the shearling bags I mentioned are real shearling. Now, if you're not interested in real shearling, you can look for faux shearling options. Those exist. Of course, knowing me, you know me, I'm always going to post like the real option instead, but there are some faux options if you're interested. So I feel like when it comes to like styling these bags, this is what I would do, and these are some of my ideas if you're interested. I feel like a shearling shearling bag, like say the Bottega Arco bag with like a shearling coat, I think that's just way too much. I think that's a little bit overpowering, and I think it's a little bit too much. So what I would do something like this. If I was in London or Paris today, I would do something like a shearling coat with a very smooth, luxurious leather bag. I would choose something like the Balenciaga Hourglass bag in this like smooth finish, like this one here. I would also go for maybe the Louis Vuitton Alma in the epi leather. Again, just a smooth, creamy, luxurious, buttery, smooth leather. I feel like that's a beautiful contrast to a shearling coat. Now, I saw these coats. I saw this one here from Jil Sander. I also saw this Louis Vuitton one as well. I feel like these shearling coats are just so beautiful. They're so rich and textured, so you kind of see what I'm saying. Like if you pair them with a shearling bag, it won't really look good, whereas if you have like a smooth, buttery, soft leather bag, Balenciaga, Chanel, Louis Vuitton, I feel like that is a beautiful way to pair the two. If you're deciding to get a shearling bag, I think one of the ways that you could style the bag is to go for a very luxurious coat that doesn't have like fur, or it doesn't have like fur or any embellishment. So like a smooth, tailored, luxurious coat, I think that would look really nice with any of those shearling bags. I also feel like those shearling bags look really nice with also like casual looks, you know, denim I think would look nice with some of those pieces. And I also feel like those shearling pieces look great if you're accessorizing completely for like the colder season. So a hat, maybe some smooth leather gloves, and the shearling bag. I think that just looks so pulled together, and it really does look like you're taking the season seriously. I feel like sometimes, particularly when I used to live in Europe, I remember it's so easy to be like, oh, it's autumn, winter, I just want to wear black every single day. I think shearling kind of pushes you out of your comfort zone, and it makes you think about styling things in a different way, because you can't just wear black and gray every single day in the autumn winter period. As tempting as it is, I feel like shearling kind of forces you to try new things. And for those of you who are maybe, if you're minimalist, I think there are ways to work those bags. If you're a maximalist like me, I think there's so many ways for you to use this trend. I feel like shearling though, the only kind of downside of shearling, I would say this is the only con, because I think the material itself is beautiful and very luxurious. I feel like the only con is you really just have a window of time to wear it. So now it's September. For those of you in colder parts of the world, you could start wearing it now. And then let's say, I feel like the beginning of February is really where, depending on how cold it is where you are, that's kind of really the cutoff point. I think definitely by the end of February, you can't, you know, continue wearing like a shearling bag or a shearling coat. So you don't have many months to kind of try out the trend and to enjoy the trend. I still think it's worth a shot, particularly if you're trying to do more things with fashion, with your style, and you're trying out new things. But you do have this window from like September to say mid-February. I feel like even mid-February, okay, depending on where you are in the world, you have to look at the weather, because once the weather starts to change, okay, that's why it's going to be like, okay, but you know, the sun is coming out, a little bit more, and you're wearing a shearling coat and a shearling bag. You know, I think that can look a little bit, I don't know, it can look a bit odd, if you know what I mean. So while I can't join in with you guys with this amazing shearling trend for cozy autumn winter season, because obviously I live in a beautiful hot country, which is fine. And by the way, I know there are a few of you in Australia. I know that we have similar like weather like profiles. So what I'll be doing for this like autumn winter period, so let's say between now and top of the year, January, is I want to kind of do some different things with my luxury shopping. So this isn't necessarily a wish list, but this is how I'm going to be approaching things. I want to add more luxury into my clothing and into my lifestyle. We talk about bags all the time on this channel, and yes, bags are everything and they're fab, but I've told you guys many times before, for me, I want luxury to be part of my daily lifestyle, and I want it to be infused into my lifestyle. I want it to be stitched into basically everything that I do. So one way that I'm going to do that this autumn winter is kind of change a few things. The first thing that I think you can do in terms of a shopping tip is start using more tailoring. So tailoring is massive in Tanzania, and tailoring would be one of my first top tips for autumn winter luxury ready to wear. Whatever part of the world you're in, I think tailoring is just really, really important. Obviously, I think a lot of the times when we think of tailoring, you think of menswear, but I think there's so many options out there as well for women's wear. And I just want to share how tailoring is kind of done in Tanzania and how I'm approaching it for autumn winter. So I have this here. This is a kanga. I think I've told you guys before. So this is a type of fabric, and they always have like proverbs on it. So I don't know if you can see here. It has a Swahili proverb there. Okay, it's like written there. I think, what does it say here? It says, riziki ni zawadi itakayo kwa Mungu. Okay, that's what it says. I'll put the translation there on the screen so you can see it. They always have these like sayings and proverbs. Okay, now this kanga was a gift that I received from like one of the women from Edwin's family, and this kanga was a gift, and I haven't used it, so I've just started using it this week. As you can see here, it's very structured. A lot of you watch my videos. You've told me before that you've noticed that, I wear my head wrap sometimes. Yeah, sometimes I put my head wrap on, sometimes I don't. That is also a head wrap that I basically do, but using a kanga. But that one is much softer because it loses its structure over time. Most kangas are made from cotton, and they're made from cotton. And this one, for example, here, this one is made in a town in Tanzania called Morogoro. Okay, Morogoro is known for like blue topaz. Now, because they lose their structure over time, you couldn't really use this. You couldn't go to a tailor and show them this kanga and say, hey, can you make me a dress? It doesn't matter how much you love the print. He's gonna look at you and say, look, girl, okay, you cannot use this because it's going to lose its structure over time, because it's going to soften. These pieces, these kangas, they're used for all kinds of reasons. Kangas are mainly used in Tanzania, Kenya, and Uganda. So, and they're used for, you can use them for head wraps. People use them as shawls. You could use it as like a shawl, okay? Some people have even I've seen some designers even make like bikinis out of them, which is so amazing to me. People also use them. Yeah, some people even like make skirts for the home, or someone will just tie it around their waist and then instantly it becomes a skirt. So they're very multi-purpose, but because they're very light, because of the weather here, you couldn't basically take this to a tailor. So this I'm using it at the moment because it's new. I'm using it around the house. Just using it around the house. Sometimes when I'm chilling in the sitting room, I'll just put it on. Okay. Now I wanted to show you why I can't show this to my tailor, and I'm actually going to go there very soon. Now let me show you this other fabric called kitenge. Okay. Now kitenge is completely different. You can see this. Look at that. You can see that this automatically is heavy. Listen to that sound. It's very, very heavy, okay? And it needs to be heavy for many reasons, okay? It's heavy because it has that structure that you need for those dresses and things like that. You need that structure. There's another one here, okay? Same thing. Very, very, very heavy. Okay, so you can see, the beautiful prints. They're super, super vibrant. You can see this one here as well. Very, very, very vibrant and stuff, but they're super heavy. They're heavy because they have to be, because of that that need for structure, and also the need for modesty. And this is really important. Most of you know I say this all the time. Tanzania is very conservative. Now, conservative means different things in different countries. Many women here go out at night and got mini skirts on, you get me? Everyone looks super, super glam, but let me tell you, the women who are like wearing those Bauman-esque dresses here that are super short, they're with their husbands, okay? People are not walking around like that unless their husband or boyfriend is there. Because if you are like in a super short skirt here, you are going to get harangued and people are going to check you. So the benefit of having these like thicker fabrics is that they just they really do kind of help to kind of maintain modesty. And in Tanzania, that's very, very important. You know, I don't want to get political here. I don't really care, to be honest, I don't really care what people think about this. This is my culture. I'm going to defend it. I'm definitely not as conservative, I think, in my style, like as maybe I seem on the channel, because I'm obviously living here because this is my home. So I'm going to be talking about more conservative looks because I have to adhere to cultural norms. But say I was in London or Paris, you know, I definitely feel like I have a mini skirt out, you know, that would be my thing because that's definitely my vibe. Anyway, so yeah, tailoring is really important. So I've shown you this one here. So there's this one, there's also another one here I wanted to show you. This, and this one is also a gift. Now, this one is also a kanga, okay? Now, this one I haven't broken in at all, okay? This was also another gift. It's super beautiful. Look at that purple. Look at that. That purple is absolutely gorgeous, okay? So you can see already, you can see just like how much structure it has. And then once I've just like literally I've used this, I think, probably used this a few times, and you can see it's already starting to lose its structure. So kangas are really great for the weather, and like I said, they're just like an all-round beautiful piece. Actually, and it's funny because I don't really like dark purple, but I love it on here. It probably has the same somewhere as well, so might have to look for that a bit later. But yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous as well. The next luxury shopping tip I have for autumn winter is follow this thing that I've called the 3 Fs. Fabric, fit, function. Now for me, fabric is really important, as I've literally just been talking about kangas, kitengas, cotton. Even though kitenge is heavy, like this is heavy, it is literally it's just going to absorb all of the sort of like sweat maybe that you get throughout the day, and you're still going to look super, super chic, and you're going to look very pulled together. So fabric is very important to me. If I'm going to the tailor, I'm definitely going to take kitenge to show him. If I'm buying from Farfetch or Matches or any luxury brand, I am looking for cotton. I'm looking for jersey. Even viscose is also okay. I really do look at fabric. Fabric is very important to me. I'm not going to buy something that's going to cause me to sit and sweat all day. Now, there are some outliers. Cashmere is okay because where Edwin is from, which is called, the area he's from is called Kilimanjaro. The area that my parents are from is called Kagera, which is in the western part of the region, of the country. Now, depending on what part of the country you're from, there's certain parts of the country that are actually very cold. So Edwin is from the Kilimanjaro region. Kilimanjaro is very cold. There are people there that wear jumpers, okay? People wear cardigans there. In the evening, it gets very cold. But where my parents are from, the Kagera region, it's super, super sunny and hot all year round. So sometimes you do need to have those, like, just maybe a little bit, maybe like a sort of like a thin cashmere jumper for those colder evenings. If we're going on a road trip to the colder parts of the country, that's okay. But it has to be a quality fabric. That is what I'm looking for. Now, the next thing I would say is fit. I really look for fit. I'm wearing this t-shirt. This is from ASOS. This is a UK 10. You can see that it has kind of like a relaxed fit on me. I prefer those relaxed fits. As much as I love those like super luxurious, like oversized types of looks, those look so high-end and luxurious. Because I have a bigger bust, I really need to look for those relaxed, true to size fits because I think they're just more flattering for my figure. And then the next thing is function. Like I said, living in a conservative country means you're very careful about the things that you wear. I like to wear things that I can wear from church. I was at a church event today, for example. So and my mom was going to be at that church event. So I wanted to make sure that I was dressed appropriately because when I'm dressing, I'm not just representing me as Kagem. I'm also representing Edwin. I'm also representing my mom. I'm also representing my late father. So dressing appropriately for certain events is important. So I need my clothes to be as follows. My clothes have to be, I have to be able to wear them to the office, okay? I need to be able to wear them to family events where I know they're going to be older family members who are probably way more conservative than me. I need to be able to wear them to church events. I need to sometimes also go to government offices. And if you go to a government office, you need to dress conservatively. I always look at function. As much as I love Balmain, honey, okay? okay? But at the end of the day, Balmain would make no sense for my lifestyle because as much as the super short dresses are fab, I could only maybe wear it once a month or twice a month maybe. You know, I just don't know how it would work for my lifestyle. Okay, the next luxury shopping tip I have for autumn winter is I want you guys to be open-minded about looking for affordable bits and pieces. I don't want to derail the video talking about whether fast fashion is right or wrong. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. You know how I feel about this. I love ASOS, I love Zara. Guys, give these places a chance. Trust me, I'm not shilling for them. I wish they would cut me a check, okay? I am not. Give them a chance because I feel like some of you are missing out on some beautiful, cool bits and pieces that can just be part of your wardrobe. I know many people right now like this idea of buying fewer pieces in their collection, and all of them are like high-end luxurious pieces that are going to last them a long time. That is fab, and I think that's fantastic, but I do think you kind of miss out on trying out cool, fun trends. Being open-minded about affordable fashion means that you can try out so many cool trends for autumn, winter without having to maybe splurge on a really expensive, like ready-to-wear piece that you might regret later. So I definitely think that you guys should look into that as well. And if you're not really interested in fast fashion, why not try out some of these premium brands that are luxury brands? They're contemporary brands, okay, but they're super premium, super luxurious. What about Self-Portrait? There's some beautiful dresses from Self-Portrait. Self-Portrait is not cheap, honey, okay, but it's super premium, very luxurious, and I think you guys would be interested in it. Tell me what you think of this tip. I'd love to know your opinions on this. If you are someone who loves a head-to-toe, ready-to-wear look, I feel like for autumn, winter, it's really nice to kind of try something a bit different that's a little bit more subtle, not so much in your face. And I'm saying this as someone who likes logos. So this is what I would do if I was doing a head-to-toe luxury ready-to-wear look. I would go for an Azzedine Alaïa dress. Alaïa, it is what it is. He was who he was. A fantastic designer, beautiful dresses. I would go for a black Alaïa dress. I would wear maybe some Cartier earrings, for example. I would have the Louis Vuitton Alma the Louis Vuitton Alma in the black epi leather. And if I wanted to go for something a bit more grungy and a bit cooler, I would go for like the Louis Vuitton boots, these ones here. And if I was going for something a little bit more chic and a little bit more glam, I would go for these Giuseppe Zanotti heels. I feel like this is a great way of wearing head-to-toe designer, literally, particularly with the Alaïa dress. Only someone who is into luxury goods and who knows dresses, honey, would know that that was an Alaïa piece. And even with the Louis Vuitton boots, I think they're quite discreet, to be fair, considering how logo-ish LV's looks are. I think those luxury ready-to-wear looks should be a little bit more stripped back if they're going to be head-to-toe for autumn, winter. It's just way more discreet. It's just like a more luxurious way of trying out those pieces without it being so much in your face. I like summer looks to be logo mania crazy, but I think autumn winter looks look really good when they're a bit more stripped back. Something else that I would like to tell you guys I think you should do for this autumn winter, I'm definitely doing, is use discount codes. I don't have any discount codes to shill, promise. When I do, I'll let you know about them. But for example, yesterday I was looking at Saks Fifth Avenue's website. There's a discount code there. Well, it was there when I saw it. It was 10% off for new customers. Louisa Roma have codes every single week, honey. If you're signed up to Farfetch, there's a code, I think it's like 10% off for new customers. And also, if you're signed up to their email, from time to time to like entice you, they'll be like, hey, there's 15% off. Of course, you know, my fave, ASOS, they always have codes. I think you should use promo codes, voucher codes, discount codes, because I think it's important to be prudent about spending. Some of you who watch, like, you guys are ballers, like you're balling so hard, and I'm happy for you, but I still think it's good to be prudent. And when you can get a good deal, particularly on a luxe item, I think you should go for it. I think luxury ready to wear, you should always be looking for these codes, whether it's from Farfetch, Matches, My Teresa, Louisa Roma. You should always be looking for codes, because for example, I think today I saw, I don't know what did I see? I think I saw something from Balenciaga. It was like $1,000 and there was a code. So you get 10% off. And automatically there, you like saved $100. I just feel like it's really important to use these discount codes. And obviously we've got Black Friday, I believe is in November, the Cyber Monday. There's so many, there are going to be so many high-end luxury shopping discount codes that are going to be coming out. You have to use them. I think it's the smart thing to do, basically, if you're going to be a smart, savvy shopper. So I love these like shopping things. I love being like smart about purchases. I'm like that person. For me, the price isn't so much the issue. It's more like getting the piece in a way that's kind of savvy and smart. I love that stuff. So if you want to hear more of my shopping tips, you'll let me know. My final autumn winter luxury shopping tip is, and this is what I am going to do, and I think that this is a good, prudent way of doing things. I think you should have 3 to 5 megawatt luxury pieces in your wardrobe. You can do what I'm doing, go to the tailor and get a custom made dress for yourself. That's what I'm going to be doing with these fabrics. I'm going to go next week to get my measurements done. I don't know if he'll want to be filmed. I feel like he probably won't want to be filmed, but maybe I'll ask him, and if he agrees to being filmed, I might try and film him. So I'm going to go get my measurements done. These and in Kiswahili, a single kitenge is kitenge, multiple kitenges are called vitenge. So these vitenge, but for me, these are going to be dresses, okay? Because I just feel like a dress, particularly for this period now, going into the holiday season, dresses just really capture attention. I think that whether you want a super conservative dress or you want something that's like balmain, very short, very glam, perfect for parties, I feel like dresses are fantastic. So I think having like I said, 3 to 5 megawatt, beautiful, luxurious, ready-to-wear pieces, whether you're going to the tailor like me, or if you're going to buy some, luxury pieces from Farfetch or from the brand's website, I think 3 to 5 of those are really nice. I think maybe some fine jewelry pieces as well. I think they're great for this like autumn winter period. Maybe you can get 1 piece or 2 pieces depending on what you're trying to buy. And then I think mixing in some contemporary brands. So I talked about self-portrait, okay? You could try that. Those dresses are not like cheap. They're not like ASOS prices or Zara prices, but they're definitely not like super expensive either. So you can mix in those like super premium, luxurious, contemporary brands. And then you can also mix in those very affordable fast fashion brands. Let me tell you, okay, you guys are missing out. ASOS and Zara have got some stunning products. Mix those into your autumn winter wardrobe as well, so you have more options and you can just do more looks and try out more things. I think one of the limits of focusing so much on having a few pieces that are high quality is that things can kind of get a bit boring. On this channel, we like shopping, we do shopping, I love to shop, but I think being different and being fun is really important. And I think it just kind of, like I said, it just kind of infuses that sense of luxury every single day. So yeah, these are my luxury shopping tips. I really hope that you have enjoyed this video. And if you have, please make sure you're subscribed, you like, hit notifications. I'm taking TikTok more seriously now, so I'll be posting there a few times per week. Please make sure you go follow me there, or go say hello, go comment on one of my videos. I actually did a reveal of this Carolina Herrera perfume on my TikTok. I decided not to unbox it on the channel, so let me know what you think of that reveal. And yeah, I hope to see you guys over there as well. So, and also my Instagram and Facebook. I'm super active. I'm very available to chat if you guys have any questions. And most importantly, do you like the format of this video? Do you like hearing about shopping tips? We talk about luxury shopping tips and things that you guys should be buying. Yes or no? If you like this, I can also do this for fine jewelry as well, because there's so many beautiful fine jewelry pieces I've seen this week. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. As always, I appreciate your support. Thank you so much for supporting me. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow in my next video.